Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for joining me on this video. We've gone over a lot in the PPC realm, but now we're going to start getting into selling on the call. One of my favorite things. On a call with a client, but not sure what you can say to close the deal? Here's where we can help. Let's go over the steps for selling PPC over the phone. You need to streamline your conversations in order to talk to as many clients as you book. It's necessary to guide the call. A common mistake is that you just start talking and selling, and this overwhelms the client and immediately turns them off. It should actually be the other way around. You want them to talk. So let's look at these as like consultations rather than a sales call. Let's guide them to the solution to their problem. We've already warmed them up with all that awesome inbound marketing, so the close should be easy. But let's gear this call towards them and let's talk numbers and specifics. So here are the proper steps to the sales call. First, ask questions so you can understand the client's market and gain insight into what it is exactly is important to them and where we can help their business. Here are some great examples of questions that you could ask. Could you give me an overview of your business? This question is actually going to give you a lot of information that you can run with here. It's going to help you understand some of the basics of their particular business and its challenges. You're also going to get a sense of what their business entails. Remember, we're not industry experts, we're digital marketing experts. So look for ways that you can promote some of their businesses, service pages, or gain an idea of keywords. Remember, we did keyword research before? Here's a great way to get keywords. Listen to what they're saying. Next question, what is your history with PPC? This will tell you what they know about PPC and AdWords and what they may have purchased in the past. It'll also give you some clues on how technical you should be in the conversation. Nobody likes to have the industry jargon thrown at them if they don't understand it. So this will give you a sense if you need to keep it simple. This will help you probe a little to understand what they've had done in the past and maybe what they're looking for within you. This is where you can express how you differentiate from other companies. Another great question is, what is a typical sale like for you? This is where you're going to be able to gain some data and understand some dollar signs. This is the idea that you can put something in your back pocket to clearly explain the return on their investment. For example, let's think about a roofer. Let's say their typical roofing job is give or take $10,000 and they're spending $2,000 on PPC for the month. That means they could get on a contract for 5 months and break even or see a positive ROI from just 1 or 2 clients. Focus the conversation on how much ROI that the campaign will generate over time. This can really open their eyes to the power of a paid campaign for their business. Another great question are, what are the keywords you're looking at targeting? Being simple and straight to the point, because some people have an idea about keywords before they speak to you. It's going to give you a great starting point. It's good to check on this early to see where their head is at. You will be doing keyword research in the future, but it also helps you to know what they're thinking. Your goal is to not keep them on the call for as long as possible. Keep it short and sweet. Your goal is to maximize the efficiency of the call and help them win. But that being said, it's important to let them answer more open-ended questions like what we spoke about before. What are you struggling with? What do you want to achieve? They'll feel more understood by you if you give them a chance to explain their answer to this question and immerse yourself in their business. More importantly, they'll give you additional signals as to their business challenges, some of which can be solved through PPC, like a poor product or bad service on their end. Asking what they want to achieve lets you know their expectations for your service and whether those expectations could be fulfilled or readjusted by you. The next step involves doing a quick PPC analysis. This will show how their old campaign is performing and you can check their competitors. You'll be able to calculate ROI or ROAS for them over the call using the free tools from TheHOTH. Being able to quickly rattle off stats, keywords, and opportunities really positions you as an authority while on the call. You can also use paid tools like Ahrefs or SEMrush to examine PPC opportunities. The third step is to explain PPC basics to your client over the phone. If they know a lot about AdWords, you can be straightforward and get technical. However, for the majority of clients, you'll probably have to explain AdWords in a way that's going to be easy to understand. Remember what we said earlier, don't just throw that industry jargon at them. Actually teach them and walk them through the process. You can explain how Google Ads operates on a bidding system like an auction. Each business agrees to pay the cost per click, or CPC, of a keyword when it's clicked on by an online user. And you should add how important it is to have an optimized landing page. Their ad will take them to your page, but it's the page content that will make the final sale or conversion. This is clearly an oversimplification of AdWords, but it will help explain the process to a potential client who may have no marketing knowledge or experience. The fourth step to selling PPC is the most important. You need to set expectations. PPC results are more immediate than SEO, but a campaign isn't always fully optimized out of the gate. Sometimes you'll need to try out different versions of the same ad to find out what works best. You may discover that certain keywords aren't performing as expected, and you can turn off those ads. Time and effort are what go into making it just right. New clients should also realize that not all of the leads being driven to their website will make a conversion. There are other factors out there that are out of your control. Your client needs to actually answer the phone or respond to email. We discussed the importance of a sales process earlier. The most important thing you can do is maintain an open line of communication. Lost clients happen because of poor communication a majority of the time. So make sure your clients are in the loop at all times. Check out some of our other videos, such as closing the sale, for tips on finalizing the deal. But if you have any other questions or you need some help closing a client, feel free to click the link below and we'll schedule some time to go over how we can help and maybe some areas of improvement. Thanks for tuning in.